Hey everybody, I wanted to show you guys what I used in order to make my lip gloss, KobiesKisses. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to show you all the ingredients and the supplies that are needed in order for you to get your lip gloss thing started. Be sure to subscribe below and turn on your notifications so that you can get all of my good videos regarding my lip gloss, our business, and just our beautiful, unique world. Enough said, and keep watching so that you can see me make some gloss. Here we go. So first we're starting off with our base. It's not our pre-made base. I'm actually going to make it for you guys. I'm going to stick some of my essential oils inside of it that I've just mixed all kind of different ones myself. My little bottle, it says jojoba oil, but it's just a mixture of maybe 3 or 4 of them. But first, before we start mixing and getting stuff together, we need to put on our gloves. That gloss can be so slimy sometimes and make our hands very greasy. Especially with the oils, so it's best to just put on some gloves, cancel all that extra stuff out, and then we can get started. I've laid out my workstation with the trash bags on top of my table so that it doesn't get anything, the gloss on there. I have my tubes next to me that are already sanitized with the tops and the screw tops on them as well, so that everything I have is ready. My pipettes, my syringes, and it's all ready to go. So I'm just showing you how my syringes come. I have one already out of the package, so I don't have to open a new one that I can use with my gloss. These are my mica powders that I got, just different colors that, you know, I tried. My stirs are just the little toy sticks, the art sticks, so, you know, those are great for me to use. Brand new gloves, and now we are ready. So I'm going to add in my essential oil. Again, it's just a mix of my own that I've come up with. I think it's best for you to do your research and look for different oils that are going to do the things that you want them to do for your customers. Then I take my stirrer and I get this stirring. Now, the key to stirring is just to keep stirring. I mean, my arms start hurting. It's really just the texture you want. I'm going to add more of my gloss, my KobiesKisses gloss. You guys can't really see it there. It's out of focus, but I'm going to add more gloss because, you know, the oil was in there, so it's okay to add more or less. It's best to add less and add more than it is to have too much and, you know, have to need less. So just get the mixing, do your own thing, add more gloss, add less gloss, add more oil, add less oil. I use 2 stirs because, again, it's just easier for me. I found my own way bending the bowl or using 2 stirs, using less gloss, using more gloss. It's all really trial and error of, you know, you just figuring out your own way and your own comfortability of getting it done. You know, really it's a lot of mixing. Once you put your oils in there, you can leave your base, you know, how it is. It comes out just like a lip gloss. You can add your powders and stuff to that and call it even, honestly. But it's best to, you know, put your essential oils, do your research, and find the oils that are better for the lips or better for whichever part of the body that you're making, whatever product you're making it for. Use those specific oils and just go with it. I can say that I bought multiple bases and I've gone through multiple bases not having the right texture, not making the right gloss. It's not the right one that I wanted. So it's really trial and error. Don't be discouraged the first time you do it. This is like my 100th time. So I have finished mixing my oil or my gloss, mixing my gloss to the texture that I like it. I'm not a really sticky kind of lip gloss person. I've tried MAC, you know, for years, and it was always just too sticky for me. So that's kind of what got me started on making the lip gloss, because I hated the stickiness to all the other ones. So our KobiesKisses gloss is not too sticky. It's very moisturizing, very soft on your lips. If you pair it with our lip scrub, it's even better. That's our KobiesKisses gloss. It comes pre-made in our kits. We sell them separate in 8 ounces, as well as a part of our beginner and pro kits available on our KobiesKisses Instagram. Today I'll be making our melon melanin gloss. I had to get up and go find it and everything like that, so I switched my gloves because I just, I'm very sanitary, with everything, especially now with what's going on. So we're just gonna put in our glitter, not our glitter, but our mica powder, and get the mixing. Like I said earlier in the video, it's really mostly about the mixing. Most of the job is mixing, really, until you get it fully blended with the color that you want it. Later on in the video, you'll see that I add practically all of my mica powder because the color isn't right for me, and I wanted it more darker, more of a brown, because I'm obsessed with the brown color. So right now I am showing you guys my syringes. They come packaged already, and I have one that I already have out of the plastic, so I'm just going to use that one. I made a mistake here because I did not put the pipette onto the top of my syringe first. That is something that you should do before you try to put your gloss into the top of your syringe. I just ended up asking my mom to hold on to the syringe and help me. I was like sitting here thinking for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what I was going to do. But my mom just ended up helping me hold the syringe so that I was able to put the gloss into the syringe properly. Now at this moment, when you add the lip gloss into your syringe, be sure not to fill it all the way up to the top because you're going to stick the bottom of the syringe back into the syringe. So of course you can push the lip gloss out. And if you stick it all the way or fill the syringe all the way up to the tip, it's going to be a huge mess. So leave some room for air in the bottom of the syringe after you have put all your lip gloss into it. So after that, I tapped it a couple times on the table just to make sure, it's down at the bottom. Be sure to have your tubes, whichever ones you're using, wand tubes or squeeze tubes, just be sure to have them available. That's the moment I realized that, oh, wait, your pipette isn't on the top of your syringe. Like, the thing isn't going in the bottle. How am I going to put the lip gloss in there? So I was just moving and didn't even realize it. So now I'm cutting off both sides of the syringe, and I'm going to tape the end of the syringe on the end of the syringe. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I cut the ends off the pipette, and now I am going to tape the pipette to the syringe. Don't just stick that pipette on the end of the syringe and think you're about to be all squeezy. Like, no, that pipette is gonna blow off the top of it. And again, this is experience talking. I have made so many messes, so you guys listen to me because I don't need you to do that. Tape the pipette on the bottom of the syringe, then you stick the end of it in there, and now we're good to go. You take your tube, stick the pipette all the way to the end. I like to squeeze the corners of my tube so that I'm sure the lip gloss is filling the entire tube to its capacity, because I mean, who wants to buy a lip gloss and it's not filled all the way? Like, you're scamming me. So it's good to, squeeze the ends. If you have a different way of making sure your lip gloss tubes are filled all the way, please comment below. Tell me a different way, because I love to try some new stuff. So yeah, now I filled the tube, and that's our melanin brown. I filled the tube there, and I have like 10 more that I'm gonna fill. You can shop KobiesKisses on Instagram and www.KobiesKisses.com for all of your lip gloss and body beauty needs. We're just gonna fill a couple tubes. I just kind of sped this part up because it's just me filling the tubes all the way to capacity. I think I filled about 5 or 6 of them with the lip gloss that I had. So when you get your lip gloss kits, you get an 8-ounce lip gloss case, and I'm not case, 8-ounce lip gloss bag, excuse me. and that can fill about 20 tubes. So I didn't use hardly as much as lip gloss is in that bag. And I got 5 tubes. So with my oils and all my things, you know, it stretches them out a little bit. So you can get, you know, 20 to 25 tubes off of our KobiesKisses lip gloss, pre-made lip gloss base. I make sure to sanitize the tubes as well as the tops and the screw tops as well. I sanitize everything all together, so that, you know, you don't have to worry about people getting infections or, you know, anything like that. So this is our melanin gloss. Be sure to shop KobiesKisses.com and follow us on Instagram. Thank you for watching.